Hi, it's Sarah from SarahTypes.com. Today I'm going to show you how to blend inks in calligraphy. The first pen we're going to use is the parallel pen. You have to have two parallel pens to be able to do this. I have one with black ink and one with a kind of yellow mustard color ink. I'm just creating some lines first to get the ink flowing. And then I'm going to grab the two pens and touch the nibs together so that the ink is distributed to the other pen. You should do this for, I don't know, a few seconds so that you get a good amount of ink on the other pen. So I'm just using the smaller pen first, and it is the lighter ink pen, but you can see that I added a lot of the black to this. So it started out black, and as I go, it's blending more and more into the mustard color. I added the inks to each other one more time, and this time I think that the smaller pen with the lighter ink didn't get as much of the darker color, so it mostly stayed its natural color. But then I went in with the larger pen, which is the black ink, and it had more of the yellow mixed in with it. So it was a more of a darker mustard color instead of black. You can see by the second stroke it got even darker and closer to the black color. The next pen we're going to try is a brush marker pen. I'm just going to use a surface similar to, you could use the back of a CD or a piece of cardboard covered in that glossy packing tape. I'm just going to use a plate. You need something that's non-porous so the ink will just repel off of it. So I'm adding more of the dark ink to the plate, and then I'm using the lighter pen to bring in some of the darker color to the lighter colored marker. And you can see now when I'm creating my strokes that there's a little bit of that pink, which is now kind of purple now that it's mixed with the blue. That was pretty light, so I'm just going to go in and add even more of the darker color. And now you're able to see that it is more of that purple, and then the more you write, the more it comes off, and then it turns back into the natural color. Okay, so the last one we're going to do is a traditional calligraphy nib pen. I'm just using some watercolor inks. enough water so that it's a good consistency so it won't get stuck in the pen. I first added the orange to the tip and then I added purple after. Some of the purple got mixed in, so it might change to purple pretty quickly. You can see here it starts with an orange and then the purple starts to come in. So now it's kind of mixed. You can see a little bit of the orange and a lot of the purple. Thanks for watching. I'd love to see your creations. Hashtag me on Instagram with Sarah Types. Hope you learned something new and subscribe for more tutorials.